What do you think is the most important thing when companies are thinking about how to be privacy compliant?
I think that companies need to accept that they need to do the compliance themselves. And it's a really hard thing to do, but they need to accept they have to choose to be privacy compliant, and then they have to decide how they're going to do this.
Yeah, I think that's right, but I think too many companies get hung up on a difficult thing. And I think if companies understand that privacy compliance is a big topic, and most of it is very easy to establish, as long as you've got a structure to build your compliance around, then you don't have to get hung up on those.
I think that's completely right. I think it's completely right. I think the issue that most of our clients faced before they became hubbers, like we like to call them, of the Privacy Compliance Hub, is they thought that their only problem was deleting, or their problem was direct marketing, and they got hung up on it. But by giving them the structure, by saying to them, look, privacy compliance is just doing these 8 things continuously, calmly, all together.
And getting the buy-in from the top.
Absolutely.
If you get the buy-in from the top, you put a really good person in charge of your project.
Yeah.
They involve more people.
Yeah.
Who educate more people.
Yeah.
Everybody understands what privacy is all about and understands that it's not just about ticking boxes on websites. Then you'll have so much more in terms of privacy compliance.
Absolutely. And I also think that the thing that I still find frustrating is that people are refusing to accept the importance of this information, the importance of the data. And actually, you know, we are all giving our data. This is our data. So we're giving it to all these organizations. And it just makes complete sense that if all of us, right, in our capacities as employees in organizations, if we all walk into our organization and say, do you know what, today I'm going to care about this data, and I'm going to understand what I need to do with this data to process it in a way that's safe. If every single one of us did that, then the world would be a better place.
But I think that things are changing.
Oh, well, that's 100%.
I think that bit by bit by bit, people are understanding the importance of their own personal privacy. So when it's explained to them what their personal information is being used for, I think they're starting to care. And as they start to care, it's going to be really important for organisations to keep up
and to have a structure
and respond to those individuals.
Respond to the individual, but actually have a structure. And I think that what we do well, if I may say so, I think what we do really well with the Privacy Compliance Hub is that we give our clients an easy-to-use structure. Our methodology enables our clients to just sort of, at the beginning, not think about it too much. We just say, look, take the methodology, open it up, and start actioning the points.
And the fact that it's all in one place.
Yeah.
So if you have a data protection privacy question or something that you need to address, you know that it's all in this one place. Which must be, I mean, we think it's a comfort. We think it's
But it's what we would have wanted.
Of course.
I mean, we were lawyers in organizations. We were tasked with helping our internal clients to become privacy compliant, and we just never knew where to start. So what we've actually built is the solution that we wanted to have as lawyers in an organization. I think the other thing I would say that I really like about the Privacy Compliance Hub is our notion of privacy champions, and the idea that you can't do it alone, and that you bring everybody along with you.
Which is good for the person that we used to be.
Yes.
So when we were the busy in-house lawyer person, if we had this tool where we could push out the responsibility for compliance and share that burden to the organisation as a whole, I mean, that would have been great.
Absolutely. And then I would also say that the other thing that I feel incredibly passionate about is how we simplified it. Because most people that come across the Privacy Compliance Hub say to us, it's so simple what you've done. But as you always say to me, it took a long time.
Yeah, we shouldn't be embarrassed about how simple it is, because that's what makes it so great.
Exactly. It took a long time to simplify it to something that actually is accessible to everybody in the organization, no matter what your role is. Because that's what we're trying to do. I mean, we always say, you should be able to stop anybody in your organization and ask them, what are our 8 privacy promises? If it rolls off their tongue, then you've really started to achieve that sort of cultural shift.
Dedicated to making privacy simple.
That's what we do. And we're going to keep on doing this with a whole lot of energy. The other thing I would say is that everybody in the organization is busy doing something else, really. And what we do is we do privacy compliance every day, every hour of the day. So it makes complete sense to take our platform, because we have dedicated our every day to making it better, which makes your privacy compliance journey easier.
And I think it's shown in the variety of our clients.
Yeah.
So some clients, the person in charge of implementing this privacy compliance hub is a lawyer, but most times it's not.
No.
So it's the marketing person, or it's a product person, or it's a finance person, or it's just the person in an organization that gets stuff done.
Yeah.
It really doesn't need a lawyer to do this.
Absolutely.
And that's why we came up with it in the first place, because we thought we're not the right people to do this, either from a cost effectiveness point of view or from doing the best possible job.
Well, if you think about it, it's never the lawyer that decides what data to collect. I mean, if you look at all the functions and all the departments in an organization,
The lawyer won't know where to find it.
The lawyer doesn't know. The lawyer doesn't store the data, doesn't choose the systems, where to place the data. The lawyer doesn't decide what to collect, how to collect it, how to use it, who to share it with. So why would the lawyer be doing privacy compliance? It doesn't make any sense, which is why the hub is designed to ensure that it's the other people in the organization actually doing privacy compliance.
Okay, one question.
Yes.
What is the best thing in your mind about what we came up with?
I like all of it, but okay, what is the best thing? I still think that the best thing is that we tell the story of privacy compliance in a story format, not in a sort of database format, which is hard to understand. We take our clients on a journey and we read them a story, and then we give them a methodology and we say, just follow it. Just follow it line by line, just like you built your Lego, just like you built your IKEA cupboard. Build your compliance story. And I fundamentally believe that you can only do real privacy compliance in the real world if you yourself go on that journey. We just make it easier for them.
Or
you
build a culture of continuous compliance.
There you go. Said simply and in less words.